Hello from Southern Ontario, February 22nd here. I hope you'll take 5 minutes of your time and hear me out here. I'm not the only one who thinks this, but it might be the only place you hear it. Sri Lanka in 2020. Sri Lanka, half of their money came from tourism, half of it they were food producers. Past tense. So in 2020, following the political science of the WHO, they closed tourism. Half their revenue was gone. Following the political science of the WEF, they cut their nitrogen fertilizer use in their farming. Their food production crashed by 85%. Yeah, in 1 year. Revenue streams gone. Country, long short, goes broke. Desperately broke. You may remember they couldn't import food, medicine, fuel, anything. Their country was on its knees. They stormed the royal palace, I'll call it, although they did have an elected government, but well, we needn't get into all that. The elected government ghosted and the royal coffers were empty. So the IMF comes in and bails them out. We needn't get into the International Monetary Fund's operating policies, blah, blah. Here's the deal. Well, Sri Lanka then had a free election, and I didn't follow that. I don't know if they elected right, left, center, what they did, because it doesn't matter, because if the country owes the IMF money, they have to follow politically the ideology and the dictates of the IMF. The IMF, the WEF, the WHO, the UN, the World Bank, etc., all one big company. We know that now. Don't believe me? Do as I have and spend several hours. Go in and find the big names and the big faces, and you'll see them in each of those aforementioned lettered outfits. Think Mark Carney in Canada, just as an example. So, now we move to currently. Where are we here? Half a second. And actually, this announcement was from the year of 2022, the year that they went broke and the IMF came in. They're moving from what was called Lanka Pay to CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, which they are going to have in place by the end of 2024. A partial quote from the committee from the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. The importance of motivating the customer to do more electronic transactions through digital banking. There we have the electronic and the digital banking again, and well, we'll make the supposition digital identification for the CBDC, central bank digital currency. So, in summation, we know that Trudeau's a Young Global Leaders graduate program, class of 92. Freeland, 2002, sits openly on the board of trustees at the WEF. Jagmeet Singh graduated 2018. WEF member was 2 years ago. Klaus Schwab said at Davos how proud he is of the Young Global Leaders program graduate Justin Trudeau. And he knows that more than 50%, knows for a fact, more than 50% of Trudeau's cabinet has been penetrated by the WEF. So my point is, you don't think that Trudeau has bankrupted this country through ineptness, do you? Let me know what you think in the comments.